and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins of all ages, welcome back to another edition of the greatest goddamn D&D stream in this world and the next. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs. Oh, yes. You got the nastiest Duke, the land, Captain Rampu McNasty, Carlos Garcia here. And of course, I'm not here alone, because I'm rocking with my Stormwreck. Oh, yeah. You got Tommy, aka Langston Umbershroud. You got Mr. Luke, aka Mentor Zermeister, with a pretty nice haircut. It's very slimming. You got Crick in his vagina room, which matches my vagina shirt. And of course, Kalika Islam on this epic adventure, the greatest goddamn D&D in all the land. Yeah, it's Nate Gonzalez. Take it away here.
Thank you for that lovely introduction, Mr. Rampu McNasty, and welcome back, everyone. It's been a little while, as they say, since we've been together, and goddamn it, happy to be back at it and playing some Dungeons and Dragons with you all.
Yeah.
Before we do go ahead and get this session started, session 79 of this campaign, I believe, would anyone like to give us a recap for some inspiration? Not sure if the DM can do it either, but we shall see.
Right.
All right, I'll
I do remember we all got inspiration to end
there's
the
gonna
game.
be a lot of theater of the mind today.
And we leveled up. I remember
Why
that.
is your computer not working? No?
Huh?
You said there's gonna be a lot of theater of the mind.
Yeah, because it's been a month and a half since I played.
True.
I was
right.
sleeping last night.
Yeah. All right. Well, the last time that we were together, yes, Manto, he had himself a little bit of an encounter. He tried to conjure and get deeper to his connection with the abyss. Seemingly, as you guys have observed through his drinking of the blood in the chalice, that he seems to have gotten some sort of contamination or some sort of curse from the abyss and from the velvet chain. And so he tried to tap into that, and as he did, he found himself hanging like a marionette, being pulled from different chains in this abyss, and hearing the voice of some sort of deep kind of demonic creature, fiendish kind of creature, leeching into his mind. Kind of took him a little bit back from that, and kind of shook him up a little bit. So from there, Manto decided to get a little bit of rest, but not before you guys realized that his horns actually grew a little bit larger with that as well. And of course, prior to all this happening, you guys noticed some mischief and some strange timing of his shadow following behind him as well. But with that, you guys let Manto kind of just like chill out for the day, and you guys had your own little powwow between Rampu, Langston, and Crick, and you guys were kind of talking about amongst yourselves about whether you think Manto's, all right, and kind of were looking at the pluses and negatives of the situation that he's found himself in. For lack of better words, you guys pretty much were able to kind of come to a reasoning that, for right now, it seems like he might be all right, but it seems like he's going to start hurting you guys or causing some sort of ill will or negative effects towards the rest of the crew, then something might have to get done about this. Not only that, but later on that day, Rampu found himself on the deck, kind of calling out to the sea gods and trying to get some sort of message back to him as well. And soon after that, he realized that the rest of the ship seemed to be vacant as these kind of black floodwaters started pouring out from the cabin onto the ship's deck. And he had this eerie feeling of that kind of similar vision of the one-eyed massive beast that he's seen breaking beneath the surface and had, been having dreams about, and these appendages, these tentacles, and flesh coated shores on an island, and just strange memories and nightmares that have kind of been leeching themselves into Rampu's psyche recently, as recent as the events from Zelthar 4 and the Great Hunt. With all of this taking place, I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. You guys help me. There was something else there, but I think that was most of the events, and you guys were able to piece together. I'm sorry, actually, there's one other thing. There was a kind of a saying that happened inside of this vision that Rampu had. It was something along the lines that you guys might have it written somewhere, but is when the red star falls, um, someone feel free to fill me in on what was the rest of that exact saying if you have it in front of you.
When the door opens again, when the red star falls, the depths will rise.
Perfect.
Is what I have in a cliff note.
Well, guess what, Langston? You get inspiration.
Nice!
And with that, you guys, Rampuko's trying to reel in his mind what could that red star possibly mean. And after speaking with Langston had this, clear, vivid memory of his mother calling him her little red star and all these, cute little kind of celestial, cosmic kind of names that fit for the half elf known as Langston. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, half elf.
No. And with that, though, I believe that was pretty much the last thing that kind of was a big impact moment there. Of course, Rampu kind of fiddling with his locks and trying to get a little bit better with that. But again, if there's anything kind of majorly important that you guys think I missed, feel free to fill that in. But if not, we have continued on another day's travel towards the Rock of Brawl. You guys are about a day or two away now, traveling through the realm space and all the twinkling stars that surround yourselves in there. And as you guys continue on, you wake up the next morning feeling rejuvenated, rested, and the day is yours now to go ahead and do as you please. But if you would please, before you go ahead and do that, I'll move you guys on over. Everyone roll me a D20 and a D100.
Oh, shit. Deuce.
D100, an 8, and D20.
Every time you roll, your dice
6.
go to my screen.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved his dice
dice.
to my screen.
Done. I need to separate it.
I got an 8 and a 6.
Luke, yeah, just hover over you. Or
I was like, Luke got 102.
Or click it. Yeah, 8 and 94 is what Luke got.
13 and 58. What was
It's
the
all right.
breakdown from that 102? 8 and 94. So
Yeah.
do that. 8 and 94.
Okay.
I didn't know you.
So, 20s. Tell me, Colbert, what'd you get? 2, it looks like?
Oh, did it not go? Yeah, I got a 2, and then I don't know what the 100 was. Did it not go in the chat?
Tommy,
70,
you got a... on the 20?
16.
Luke, you got
Got a 6.
8, and then... Okay. Beautiful. Alright, so as you guys wake on up in the morning, you smell the aromas of some freshly brewed coffee steaming from the kitchen with Aho getting the morning going and making sure you guys have your bean juice and are ready for the day. And the day is yours. Please take it away. Whoever wants to go first.
I open the door wide when I smell the fresh coffee/bean juice. It's like, yes! What a better way to start the day with some bean juice coffee. And I go in the kitchen and I say hi to Aho, take a cup, chug a cup, and I just let out a nice morning fart. It's like, great time.
You notice it tastes like black bean water, not coffee.
And it's delicious. I look over at Aho and I say, so what's for breakfast today, buddy?
I was very happy that you enjoyed the drink, as he just kind of looks at you for a second, runs back into the kitchen, and just brings out this just giant egg that's kind of bigger than him as he lays it on the table. It's speckled.
Whoa. Aho, this is amazing. Where did you get this? This is crazy. Uh-huh. Wow. That's crazy, man. I didn't even know that you could totally get that stuff. It sounds illegal though, so just don't involve us. That's all I'm saying.
And he just kind of like puts his head down and goes back into the kitchen.
Good work though. I didn't say it's a bad thing. And get so excited for this giant egg. And I go up to the rooftop and to the ship, and I start greeting all the crew and everybody. And that's pretty much what I'll start the day with.
As Crick comes out, and he kind of notices this happening, and he just kind of sits back for a second, and then as when Aho kind of goes into the back after Rampu goes up, Crick's gonna walk into the back real quick and just kind of toss him like an empty cylinder, and I think Manto may need more ammunition, so see what you can do here. And then he also kind of hands him this like mild glowing ball of metal that he kind of has to work with, and Aho's going to spend some hours today trying to craft additional laser pistol ammunition.
Cool.
I think it's a energy cell.
So, yeah, you give Aho the components he needs, and with them in his little metallic claw, he grasps them tightly, and you see him kind of fly on over to, like, he's got his stovetop set up where the bean water is fizzing over, and he kind of picks all that up, still steaming hot, with no issue, and puts it down on the table next to him. And you see him kind of slip down goggles over his eyes, and holding over the flame, starts going to town with the metal cylinder that you gave him, and starts to do some crafting right there.
I'm
Langston,
gonna go up top too.
yeah, Langston and Manto.
I think the way I'm kind of starting my day is just like remembering the conversation with like Rampu and Crick the night prior, and I just like have my scarf kind of unfurled in front of me, just like kind of tracing the like sewing the seams and everything, and just being like, little red star falls, depths will rise, and I'm still just like piecing together everything, just thinking about it. And then I did think after, like, I'm like in a morning trance, I'll like check towards Manto's room and then just like sniff the air and be like, bean water, coffee, bean coffee, coffee bean, coffee. And Langston will just get up and go into the kitchen once he's like, yeah, no, definitely bean water. I'm on my way.
Confusion comes over you real quick, as you're used to in the morning, of course, smell of the fragrance of the breakfast foods and meats and coffee being made and whatnot. As you're kind of expecting that, as you immediately walk out, your mind wants to tell you that there's coffee there, but you're like, no, that's definitely black bean juice. As you go on into the kitchen, you see Aho, goggles down, flame like illuminating his face almost white, the way it's so hot and bright and reflecting off of the metal on him. He kind of turns to you real quick, lifts up his goggles real quick, and kind of gives you like a little bit of a shrug without saying anything.
I like see him working, and my brain is like, is that what made the bean juice? And so I'm just like doing vicious like double takes, and then I look at the creamer and I'm like, no. I just grab it and just drink it and move on.
Flips his goggles back down.
Yep.
Fire
Keep
keeps
at it,
on
buddy.
going.
You're doing great. Thank you for the morning beverage.
Manto, down the hall, you hear this conversation happening as well.
Yeah, my eyes just kind of like burst open, and I shoot out of bed and I run out my door, and I'm standing at the end of the hall, and I'm like, go, and I sprint to the other end of the hallway towards the kitchen. I'm like, hey, Langston. And then I turn back real quick, and I'm just following, and like I look to see like where my shadow is, like after doing that, after just sprinting.
As you kind of sprint as quickly as you can, yell to Langston. You're watching behind you as you do this. You see your shadow kind of keeping up with you, but make a perception check as you are really observing this.
23.
It seems to try to keep pace up with you perfectly, but you notice just a hair out of sync. This still seems to have almost a mind of its own.
Gotcha, bitch. Talks of bean water. Isn't that just coffee?
Yeah, I look at Manta, I'm like, you would think. You absolutely would think. And you'd be wrong.
It doesn't smell like coffee.
What? And I just hand him a mug. I'm like, go crazy. You tell me.
It looks like coffee. Maybe a little viscous. Ah.
Well,
Drinking water.
How you feeling today, buddy? How we doing?
I mean, I feel rejuvenated, ready to go.
Okay.
I'm like feeling my horns. How are my horns feeling?
They are definitely, from the day prior or 2 days prior, they're still much larger than they were before. Haven't grown anymore since like when you went to sleep, but they're in fact they haven't shrunk. They've stayed the same size since like when you went to sleep the last time, or went to go rest.
So
Maybe I'll turn into a bull.
Your optimism is a breath of fresh air, my friend. I'm going to be as blunt as I can. The whole escapades from before and this whole shadow business not sitting great with your holy buddy here.
Do tell.
So you see how the shadow doesn't match.
Right, yeah, I noticed that.
That's concerning to me.
Well,
I feel
likewise.
like they know where you are in that dimension.
You think the shadow is like watching me? Or you think it's like a target or like a tracker?
Imagine, if you will, a beacon that goes like blip, 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 blip.
So, well, what do we do?
So here's the thing. I can get rid of all of this. But then we lose the
There's a butt
channel.
coming, isn't there?
Huh?
I said there was a butt coming, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. And I'll like stick my ass towards him and be like, and there's also a caveat. So essentially, I can get this taken care of, I believe, but there will not be any chance to access this abyss. So I'm gonna check. Like,
What's the general group consensus of this? Because I'm sure this discussed with the rest of the group while I was having my much-needed long siesta.
briefly, we can convene in my office if you'd like to bring the bean juice with you.
I really don't need to continue holding on to this at all, actually.
Okay, well, I was trying to be courteous. I was trying to be real polite about it.
I set it down like a nook right next to me. Yeah, I don't need this.
Not for you.
I
Yeah, okay.
appreciate
You
the,
mildly notice
ambition,
how upset
uh-huh.
Aho is.
You hear the flame kind of stop for a moment, like the sound of like metal hitting or fire hitting the metal. It kind of stops for a moment, and just the fire in the air. And he listens to the
Oh, it's
conversation.
nothing personal. Just scratch this one from the recipe book, please.
Aho, he had a long day.
Love you, bud.
He had a
Love you,
long
bud.
day yesterday. I don't know if bean juice was on his palate for today. It's not you. It's not you. We promise.
God.
So yeah, let's go to your office.
Alrighty. Hold on, navigating.
Yeah, you guys make your way on upstairs. Rampu and Crick, you guys are upstairs. Before, or as they make their way up to you, what would you guys be doing?
I would. You said Crick is up here?
Yeah, he made his way up there with you as well.
Okay. I would,
Oh, I'm on the sheet below you. Oh,
this is episode 79, not 69. I'll see myself up. So I would come up to Crick, and when he gets up there, I'd say, I think it's a wise move that we alert the rest of the crew up here about, Manto's little shadow situation. Just in case things get weirder.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Whatever's going on with him is definitely odd. And I know we're on our way to the rock. Hopefully there's none of those kind of people there waiting on us. If he's connected.
I smell what you're cooking. I look over and it's like, all right, start getting everybody together. And we'll meet over here. And I walk over. But,
Yeah, you guys are all on the same level. You know, it's all of the top deck. It's just I've separated it two parts so you guys can see on the inside, and of course Starbow up top too. But yeah, you guys, as you guys make your way on up there, you see Crick and Rampu having this conversation, and yeah.
I say, all right, crew, everybody, get in here, get in tight. Got something to talk about. And so Langston and Manto are now up here? Or no?
Yeah, they're in Langston's office.
Oh, okay.
Straightening my cat photo, as per usual. Every time. Fucking...
So...
You see Flinch look out of the corner of his eye and laugh as he walks behind Starbow.
I swear to God, I'm gonna start charging possessions.
I was actually going to whisper if they had been, like, nears, but since I specifically see that they're in Langston's office, I act like that imaginary wall is solid, so I just like, oh, okay. Then I start speaking at totally normal level. And I'm like, guys, I gotta tell you something. Manto might be dealing with a little something here that's coming to visit him. And it might be scary. And no, it's not an STD. No, it kind of wasn't that weird. Something with a shadow.
You're saying this to Warwick and Crux and Flinch?
Yes.
Warwick would kind of look at you, petting the parrot on his shoulder. He's been a odd little bird lately. And his parrot kind of looks at him. No, not you. And kind of looks over to Manto. I mean, he's always been, independent, a little stern, hard-headed, if you will. I've always took it for that exoskeleton of his, but what's been going on?
Well, it all started when he drank some weird blood.
Oh. Okay. I knew he was weird, but blood drinking weird?
Yeah. And he totally chose to do that. There was, no, reason to. It wasn't like a drink this blood or this puppy dies or something, you know what I mean? He just, saw the blood, looked at the blood, and was like, I'm gonna drink that blood.
And, I'm guessing this was like blood of one of your enemies, someone you slayed or something like that. Was it his own blood?
It was just a chalice of blood, if I remember.
Just a random chalice of blood. Could have been anyone's blood. Not necessarily anyone badass. Could have had a disease.
You were talking about STDs when you came up here. You're sure we haven't gotten him checked and everything after drinking some blood?
Well, ever since he drank the blood, I haven't shared a cup with him just to be sure, because we're floating around in space. It's hard to get tested, But
Crick looks at Rampu. You know what? He probably did drink a standard traumatic demon.
Ah.
Is that some sort of metaphor for something?
Yeah.
Well, it's an STD.
Yes.
I see what you did there.
That's right.
Crick, you might be hard-headed and kind of taps you on the head and you hear ding, ding, ding. But, you're all right. Kind of looks at his knuckles and does that.
Crick just kind of sits there and you see him deflate solidly as it's another iteration that he might be a robot.
Might.
Just give us a favor, guys. Keep an eye on him. I don't know if it's the Velvet Chain or some other... Maybe it's Gratz himself. But it seems as though something's attaching itself to him. So if you notice anything out of the ordinary, it might actually be an emergency. But give us a favor, don't act on it yourself,
Yeah.
because
shout
that
to
would
the captain.
probably end very badly for you.
Whoa. Let's not make threats here, Craig. But yeah, it could be demonic, so you don't know.
Oh
what
no,
we're
I
talking
didn't mean me.
You guys hear a voice coming from beyond. Leave it to me.
What the hell? Who said that?
Me.
Oh! And I look up. that was weird. Well, you threw your voice, with your branches. Sound like it came from over there. Maybe over there. Crazy. But what are you gonna do?
Oh, I just wanted to make a tree pun in that moment.
Well, let me tell you. Pretty welcome pun. Just kind of wish you actually had something to contribute, because I got pretty excited there that you might have a solution for a problem. But
Well, Rampu,
I will take a laugh.
we are all rooting for you. So,
Okay, now
Crick leans back and whispers in Rampu's ear, "I wouldn't piss off the tree." As he taps his trunk.
and I say, I would never.
that's right, Rampu. All bark, no bite.
Eat for free. Kind of batting 1,000 over there.
That was pretty good. It's funny again. I'm into it. All right. However, I was saying don't act on it. If he starts attacking you or something, you do have a right to defend yourself. But just shout so we can try to get to bottom of this. He is our friend first.
See Flinch looking a little nervous. He starts backing up to the ballista. I'm just gonna make sure this is okay, all right? And maybe you guys should go check in. It looks like they're in Langston's office over there, and he starts to laugh as he sees Langston straighten out the poster every time.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Let's bump him in their meeting. Sounds important.
Just make sure you're polite. Knock first.
As I see you guys approaching, I'm just like, so anyway, that's why I'm saying that this timeline we're in could be totally one of millions of other scenarios where one tiny misstep could have put us somewhere else completely into just time travel.
Love it.
Thoughts? No? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
I come in and I knock on the wall.
Who is it?
It sounds
I'm
important there, but
Staring right at Rampu, I'm like, who is it?
it's the captain.
Oh, come on in. The door should be unlocked. Just wipe your feet. We are milking this bit for all it's worth, fellas. I'm gonna tell you what.
I'm here for it.
Actually,
Crick just goes.
go. Hey guys, actually shoes off. It's kind of muddy.
Oh, thank you for saying it.
Captain's gotta be respectful.
like-
The HR office. And,
It's like, put my head in. I'm not going to step into a session. And I close the door, and then I stand back to the wall, and I lean against the wall, and I actually stay completely
Like a
upright
mime.
as if there was a wall there.
How? Quick note, Langston's like, there's not a wall there. How the shit?
I say,
You know what?
"Well, it's good. You can keep guard out there, Crick. Maybe make us a sandwich or something.
Crick doesn't hear anything because the door's shut.
I say,
That's fine. Crick, we'll fill you in afterwards. Knowing full well he can hear everything. Okay. So,
how was your nap? I look over at Manta.
Let's just cut to the chase.
Yes, you might be possessed or some shit. And
Yeah, well, we've
Well,
known
sorry.
that for God knows how long.
Well, you drank some weird blood. It seems
Crick,
that your
you don't want to be a
choices.
part of this at all?
You can't hear, goddammit. It's important. Just get back to it. We'll fill him in.
All right. I always like his input, though. All right. So, Langston, lay it all on the table, please.
So, essentially, we know you've been cursed. This is nothing new. Yeah, I mean,
Sorry. 1 second. Remind me to put in the budget to get you a bigger table.
thank you. Oh my gosh, yes.
Can't lay it all on the table with this.
Like, Italian
Piece of
maple
shit.
would be stellar, but I know I'm reaching for the stars with that request.
We don't
Okay,
have to
well,
budget here. We know we have to either
all right.
cut
Italian
the
maple
HR
usually doesn't
program
come in that large
or
of a
get a
size.
table.
Oh, really? Oh, that's really disappointing.
It's
Okay.
usually
Well,
smaller wood.
oh, brutal. So, what about like a coffee table?
Well, we'll talk. But anyways,
Okay,
try
moving
to
on.
lay as much as you can on the table with what you got here. You know.
So, we know Manto is cursed. We know he tried to do a dive to see what's on the other side and see if that could get us anything. Ended up going the worst direction it could have. And since...
I think it was the worst, but continue.
Pretty bad.
uh,
I'd argue.
would you say it was a favorable outcome?
No, but I'm still alive.
I mean, you're right, that's true. Worst would have been death or
yeah.
full possession, but I mean, it was... On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm putting this at like an 8.5.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I don't disagree.
It's not great.
Okay, so the thing I'm alluding to here is your shadow still doesn't sync up with you. And it
That's
could
weird.
essentially be being used to track him. So, the proposition currently stands. He can keep trying to use it as a port key, channel, what have you, to interact with the abyssal mirror, the other side of the plane, what have you. Or I can smack the curse out of him and we can be free of this and get him, back to pre-blood chalice.
Now, clearly, these effects I'm seeing, and I look at the horns, aren't necessarily positive.
I thought, would my horns go away?
That's probably.
I would wager that's part of this whole effect, so I'm gonna say yes. But we also have a really fucking talented artificer who could probably make you something more equivalent.
See, that's why I like you, Langston.
I've got ideas. And also optimism. You can kill me, but you can't take that from me, you know what I mean?
The thing is, I don't want to necessarily. I know you guys think that you can use this as a weapon. But historically speaking, anytime I've ever heard anyone say, "Oh, I can use this as a weapon," it usually fails. The weapon turns on them, it becomes more powerful than them, and overpowers them, and then we have a big fucking problem. So that concerns me, especially when we have a lot going on. We have a pretty tricky situation with Crick going on too. The last thing we need is to be spied on by some demon who then possesses Manto over here, and then we have to, make some tough decisions. Like what to eat instead of Elf. I don't like those tough decisions.
Dude.
The point is, we need to figure out right now what the line is that we draw to get this curse out of you. At this
Are we at a-
point,
Manto, in
Go
this
ahead.
moment, real quick, you feel this pressure inside your head building. Stronger and stronger. And for a moment, you wince at the pain that's coming on to you. And that pain, as you're trying to, control it, get it under control, it subsides ever so slightly. And the pressure stops building, stops pushing, starts shrinking ever so slightly, as though something was trying to break through into your consciousness.
Anyone got Advil?
yeah, what the hell was that?
Does
See, this is what I'm talking about. Mid-conversation, this guy starts like,
you good, dude?
I don't know. It almost seems like that maybe they know that we were talking about what's going on and they were trying to get through to me to convince me out of it.
So
I see the bean water actually on the ledge. I say, oh man, Here, you gotta drink your bean water. It'll make you feel better.
No, I had one
Oh,
sip.
go
too.
on, go on. And I
He's good. No,
push it,
I
push-
think he's. Oh boy.
Um,
So just
real quick, man, to make a intelligence check, also, or perception. Just like straight perception might work too.
Does it change the outcome of?
Nah,
What
do,
I'm
do, it, do what you want.
Well, naturally, I'm going to take the +10.
As you feel that pressure kind of building up inside your mind, and it succeeds, and you see them kind of like all starting to come around you and like try to see if you're okay and talking to you. You kind of hear like this super muffled, kind of staticky, grumbly kind of voice, kind of trying to break through into your mind. And it's like trying to make sense of words through like static or hissing noise or whatever. But you are able to get through some of these words that we're trying to break through, and clearly not making as much of a connection as potentially it could have been. But you hear the words kind of breaking through, mentioning that they're beneath you and that you know that. But of course, that didn't come through strong at all. Your ability to perceive and hear that, intently, is what it got you to actually be able to make a sentence out of that mumbo jumbo.
So, sorry, they heard some voices.
oh,
Yeah, we get it. We get it,
and
Langston.
it's
Thank you.
I'm not. This is not an I told you so. This is me just confirming. So we are talking about the potential of you being tracked, and them listening to us and knowing where we are. And then the minute we're doing it, you got a headache and heard voices.
Yeah. Yeah, no, listen, I don't disagree. We're at a point where we're thinking
I don't like it.
tapping into the abyssal plane, at least this way, is just there are far more cons than pros.
At this point, I would say so.
So we've reached a consensus.
I think so. I'll like knock on the wall and be like, Crick.
As you knock over to Crick, of course, looking through the wall, Crick's still leaning against it. You see Crick's eyes staring out into wild space. And Crick, as you're staring out into wild space, you see this large field of like kind of drifting wreckage, debris, kind of spattered about and floating, kind of heading in your guys' direction a little bit.
So as I see that, I put my hand down and I go, knock, knock, knock.
Crick, the door is still open.
How did I miss that? As I swing around. Guys, it looks like we're going through a debris field. We may need to take some evasive maneuvers.
Oh,
You guys okay in here?
No, we're not okay in here. We gotta take some evasive maneuvers. Meeting adjourned. We'll get back to it. And I come running out. All right, everybody, you weird scallywags, get to your positions. We got some maneuvering to do.
You hear Topo yell up
Langston
from the bottom deck. Is everything all right up there? What's going on? I've got it set to autopilot.
What? No, get down. Your controls, you fool. Crick, what's going on?
Crick just kind of points out. Do you guys not see that? Because I'm assuming there's
There's a field
Just-
of drifting wreckage kind of drifting through there. And as you kind of look throughout there, you notice that, like, the debris that you see isn't, like, larger than a spiral ham. It's, they're all kind of smaller kind of pieces of trash and debris kind of floating through this space here.
oh,
Alright,
so
Slow
not
down,
pieces of
everyone.
chips.
false alarm. God damn it, Crick. It's not evasive maneuvering type of shit.
Uh,
I don't know if I
so
necessarily want to
it's
fly through it though.
Well, it might be worth scavenging, but
Well,
also,
I have Topola just go around it.
it's up a lot. Still get on controls, but go slow. I wanna check this out.
You got it,
Does this
Captain.
look like this exploded? As we
Make an
get closer?
investigation check.
Can I help him on this to
Absolutely.
identify what this debris might be from? Give yourself advantage, brother.
yeah. Crick's also looking for where it could have came from.
Okay. Yeah, you can make a investigation as well. With a 16, it does seem like this is like what you notice, Rampu, is that they're, and maybe Langston, you're kind of pointing out bits and pieces as well as you're identifying it. You see what looks like, large shards of like wood and glass and metal, clearly something that was a container of some sorts. And as it's kind of flying through this space, Langston, make an Arcana check as you see all
Oh,
this kind of
baby.
stuff too.
Arcana. Bing! 17.
Yeah, as it kind of Coppola brings you guys a little bit closer under Captain's orders and slows down, making sure to stay, enough of a distance away and staying safe for you all. You notice, or you kind of feel this energy of some sort of like conjuration magic from the field.
Oh. So someone is, like, absolutely doing something to make this field appear like it is.
I'd say with your investigation and that Arcana check, you're not certain if that could definitely be a possibility, or there's something within the wreckage, the drifting wreckage, that kind of has this faint aura to it, this energy to it.
Okay. I will relay that to the fellow crewmates and just be sort of include there might be something. This could be a remnant. This could be someone actively doing something. So we are proceeding with so much caution. So much caution.
All right. I'm looking around to see if I spot anything of value floating around.
Yeah, you guys kind of just go off to the edge of the ship's decking. You're just like observing from the edge of the ship's deck, or is anyone else doing anything too with this? Or yeah, is that what you're doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and use my 10 minutes of wings. And I'm gonna say, crew, stay here. And I'm gonna use my rope to tie myself to the ship, just in case anything goes wrong. And I'm gonna fly on around the wreckage.
All right. As you begin to fly on out there amongst the wreckage, your lightning wings expand out, crackling, and start flapping.
As he goes away, I'm gonna grab his hand and just go, make sure you're safe out there. And he's gonna notice a couple bugs run up my arm over to him, and they just start circling him. As I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on him, so he gets a +2 AC. 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Cool.
Actually, that reminds me. I'll bring someone with me. And I go, Baba! And out from the sky comes my little buddy, Jake the Drake, and who can fly. So we're both going to go out there, and he's going to be my backup. So I go, look, he's back in the office.
So as you begin to fly on out there, navigating and trying to, dodge through this debris and you're just kind of looking through it all. Or I guess, you're like going into it, right?
Yeah.
All right, make a acrobatics check for you and Jake the Drake as you make your way on into there. You guys see them begin to flying on up there. Like I mentioned,
Use a lucky, by the way.
sounds good. There's like pieces of like wooden crates and glass and metal kind of flying on by.
Nat 20.
There you go. Nice.
Nat 20.
Yeah, dodging, weaving, dipping around, doing little backflips and whatnot. As you're, traversing through this stuff, you see, a bunch of shattered pieces of material and everything. not really sensing the magic that Langston necessarily sensed.
Oh, there's magic in the air, and it's me. So I don't see anything necessarily worth peeking into. Anything that looks cool.
Why don't you make a
valuable.
perception check?
All right. Let's perceive. Perception. 13.
With 13, you're kind of looking around, and some of the stars are shining off the metal and the glass, and every now and then, as you're kind of looking through it, you get a little bit of like a glare that kind of goes across your view, your vision, and kind of like hard to like see exactly, especially as the things are just kind of flying on by you. The rest of the party watches as some of the pieces just kind of drift on by. You're kind of flying up and down, left and right, and trying to see these things or whatever's in here. You're not catching, or seeing whatever, or even feeling this magic that Langston seemed to sense out there.
Does Langdon said anything about this?
Yeah, the rest of you guys on the deck. What's happening? As you're watching
Oh,
this happen?
actually, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead. One second. I'm going to take out my Arcana detector, and I'm gonna use a charge of it.
Nice.
And
What's
it
the
picks
radius
up
on
a-
that? Should be the detect magic spell, I think. So what's that, like 30 feet?
30, I think.
Yeah, 30 feet. Let me see something.
It becomes the frequency, and it begins to make a high-pitched sound of magic.
Okay.
That's a custom roll right there.
So as you are continuously flying around, you had this out for a couple minutes, and eventually, you have it out, and you're not sensing anything. You keep on flying around, especially as the debris keeps on flying by you. And after just a few, maybe 20, 30 seconds or whatever, beep, 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 the Geiger kind of counter on it starts going off.
And I just start following the beeping.
Yeah, you keep following that beeping. Beep, 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 beep. It gets stronger and stronger as you're getting closer and closer. And soon enough, you see this pristine glass bottle kind of tumbling in your direction.
Whoa. And I try to reach for it. Try to fly as close as I can, and if I can't reach it, I'll send Jake to it.
Yeah, make an athletics check as you try to go and grab that.
Ooh, I'm gonna use a lucky here too, actually.
All right.
Because sometimes you have to.
Nice.
Oh, I'm gonna use my inspiration
All
to
right.
reroll that.
7.
God damn it!
So athletic. As you kind of reach on for it, it kind of glides right by your fingertips. So you try to grab it, and you just miss it. As it kind of flies over your head, you see that it's a glass bottle with a kind of oddly shaped, has like a silver cork on the end of it. And you see there's like a tiny model ship on the inside of it.
I yell to the ship with the contents of the bottle. There's a bottle down here. I feel like it's magical. I just can't get it.
What does it look like?
It's a teeny tiny ship. It's kind of hilarious. And a bottle.
What?
It's a teeny tiny ship. God damn it! But the
Okay.
arcane detector's going crazy.
Yeah, just hear the beep, 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 as it kind of flies on by Rampu, and you're trying to like
Yeah, no, we
swing
got
back
that.
and get it.
Can I use light snare on it to keep it in place so you
Sure.
can get it?
Yes.
Yeah,
what
I'll
do
whip
you do?
that. I think what I'll do, I'll see it moving, and essentially like see him like going for it and about to miss, and I'll be like, okay, hold on, I think I can help you with this, and I'll like reach up into like the stars behind us and like pinch one, and then like kind of pull it out of the sky and like make it light in my hand. And I'll use that to freeze the bottle in place to use light snare. Kind of like
Must be the beat
like
model.
Doctor Strange from Infinity War, if anyone has seen the movie.
Oh yeah.
Last Marvel movie I saw was Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. So
God, what a callback!
Oh, wow.
not even
That was
kidding.
a good one. That was a good
Oh,
laugh.
DVD.
Not even kidding.
Respect.
But yeah, Langston, as you hold up your arm and you see this beam of light shoot out from it, connecting with that bottle, it freezes in place, no longer tumbling over itself. It's frozen off to the side, and Rampu, you see it over there, this glass bottle held aloft for you by Langston.
Okay, now I take another reach for it.
As you kind of reach for this now, you have to dodge real quick as a piece of wood almost knocks you upside the head, but you go and grab this bottle with Langston holding it secure for you. You and Jake the Drake watch as the rest of the debris kind of drift on by, but now you do have this bottle sealed with a silver cork in your hand. And you notice, as you're holding it here, and I imagine you begin to drift on back down to the ship. You notice these tiny kind of celestial runes kind of going along the outer perimeter of this glass bottle. And you see this beautiful kind of miniature ship on the inside, a galleon style ship, similar to your guys', but not, of course, with a starbow.
Wow. And I hold the bottle in my hands with the ship, and I see all this detail stuff. And with the magic going on, say, guys, I don't think this is a regular bottle. And I hold it up to Langston. So you gotta take a look at this thing.
All right. Let me see. Ooh, ship in a bottle. Very cool. This was well worth keeping it in place. And Langston will put on just like a very much like $1 pair of pince-nez, the like really tiny glasses. And I'm just like, let's see what we got here. What do we got in the shipping bottle? Can I inspect it to like see what's going on with this now that it's up close and personal?
Yeah, how exactly are you inspecting it?
I think I am like holding it in my hands, and then I also want to take like a tiny, because it's like a corked bottle, right? It's not open. Or
Yeah,
is
correct.
it
It's
sealed?
got a silver. It's like the size of like a wine flask or whatever, wine bottle, and it's
Okay.
got a silver cork
Okay.
stuffed on the end of it. Yeah.
So then I think what I do is I'm just like holding it, kind of assessing the weight of its like magic potential, and just like studying the inscriptions of like the cork, the runes, everything on this bottle to be like, who put this here? What is this? What is this doing?
Yeah. So as you're holding this in your hand, you absolutely recognize this as the source of that conjuration magic that you're sensing.
Cool.
You can absolutely make another Arcana check if you'd like.
Sure. 23.
Awesome. Yeah, as you're staring, you're looking at this thing with your little glasses. You see this tiny 3-masted ship with sails billowing inside of this. It's got this gilded trim going along the ship's edge there. And as you're looking at it, you see actually like little tiny lights flicker inside the portholes of the ship, as if like, it's being utilized.
Oh. I think Langston like notices that and like side checks everybody, and then he like taps on the bottle, like just to kind of like get attention of what's happening inside the ship, to be like, are there little people who are gonna come out on the deck?
Yeah, so as you, with that 23 on your Arcana check, you definitely get this, like, sensation that there is obviously some sort of arcane magic, some sort of spell happening here. But you're not certain if there's, exactly people on this or what, or if there's something being held, contained within this flask as well. Not just,
Okay.
peoples on a ship or something.
Okay. Am I getting the sense this could be, like, how do I ask this? Am I getting the sense that people are trapped in here, or this was like intentional in its making? Like,
Um,
as like, is this like a prison for somebody? Would there be any way I could glean that, or is that just reading way too much into it?
no, I'd say yeah, with a 23, you're not certain. Like, it definitely seems as though. I'd say that. What would you get with an Arcana check on this
So-
exactly? Yeah, go ahead. While I
So-
spit this out.
So while he's looking at that, Crick sees him like looking inspectively into this bottle, and Crick just immediately sees that, and he just starts, I just looking at the ship around us. I pull out a screw, I pull out some glass out of an area, and I'm gonna start making a jeweler's kit. And as he's looking at that and he's inspecting it, after about a minute goes by, he just kind of puts this like jeweler's kind of gem in his eye, and he kind of helps him look and drive even deeper into the vision to see if he can see anything else.
Yeah, love that. So as you're doing this, and yeah, Langston's still kind of feeling, and like I mentioned, Langston, you definitely feel as though this, this ship itself, you're not sure if it's made little by magic, or if it was created little, or if it,
Okay.
whatever. But definitely there seems to be some sort of magic happening that has allowed this ship to fit inside of this, and seems to be creating an active scene there as well. And as Crick looks down at it with his jeweler's loop and everything, you actually notice that the deck of the ship is littered with chests and jeweled goblets and loose coins.
Uh-huh.
Make a perception check, actually, Crick, as well.
Hold on. I'm trying. Ship.
20.
Uses.
What you also seem to notice, as you look into one of the portholes, is that a meal sits half-eaten on a table, what it looks like inside of like a captain's cabin or den or what have you.
So this is a full ship with people on it that we see.
You don't necessarily see people right now, but you do see, or Langston, I mean, now you do as well, lights
Yeah.
kind of going inside the porthole. As if
Treasure
it's
on the
being
deck.
active. Mhm.
And a half-eaten meal.
I'll like look at Crick and be like, do you just want to pop this thing open?
Crick kind of looks at you. I may have another idea, but
Okay.
how did it get here? And Crick's gonna look into the space, like the world around us, right? Like is it like to the point of, did this exist or was it made recently? Given that we're going through a debris field with what seems like a broken ship, if I'm understanding all the stuff that we're seeing.
Make an investigation check. And Manitou and Rampu, as you guys are watching this happen, anything to tap in on as well?
This would be outside my domain, so honestly, at this point, I'm just delegating and watching. I got the bottle. Now I'm hoping that they can figure out what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add the 4 plus D4, so that's a plus 5, so that's gonna be a 23.
Okay, cool.
And I'm standing next to Rampu. I just look over at him and I'm like, you're doing a good job.
Thank you. I mean, needed to hear that. Let me see something.
Crick, what was your exact question again, so I can just answer you properly?
So we're going through wood, debris,
You're
and
asking
everything.
if this was created?
and- yeah, like was this created or like are we going through a broken ship? Like what the fuck? Like
Yeah, so the
pretty
debris
much.
field, as it kind of drifts on by fully now, you guys are no longer in the midst of it. definitely seem to be remnants of a ship that is no longer intact. Uh, and this bottle seemed to be really the only thing of that debris field that seemed to actually be whole. With that, you're not exactly sure, if it was exactly the creation aspect of it, whatnot. But you are able to deduce, yeah, that was definitely like some sort of ship that was destroyed, blown up, whatever happened to it exactly. But this, out of everything, was the only piece that was actually, like I said, you guys saw that was like substantial and still whole.
And I can roll another check, but as I look into the sky, is there anything here like ominous, like looking for this thing?
You guys don't notice anything. No, not in your vicinity.
So I kind of look back to Langston, which, what did you ask me again?
If I think we should just open the seal, or what? You said you might have something else in mind.
Sounds you gotta break it.
Well, if opening the seal is that easy, you might be right. Or I can always just, if we think there's magic involved here, I could always just remove the magic.
Oh yeah, I guess we could do that, huh?
What'd you say?
Can I open it?
Wait. Do you think that there's actually people in there?
No, but I like opening things.
No,
He's
not
good
you,
at that.
damn it.
He's got
Talking to
he's
you,
good at that.
Langston, not opening boy over here.
What? He wants to be involved. What? He can't open stuff?
He's extremely impulsive, and
Also-
so far hasn't led to very good things. And I point to his
Yeah, but-
goddamn horns and his
Touche, but in my
shadow over
defense-
here.
In my defense, I'm already tainted, and if there's anything bad that's gonna happen, also well rested, mind you, coming off a nice rest,
You do look very spry.
quite
He's
healthy,
double rested.
big time. So, plus again, I like opening things.
I mean, I'll look at Crick
That
and
is
be
fair.
like, shoot, you want to let him try?
Question:
Answer.
if this
Maybe.
opens on this ship, is that gonna be a problem?
I was thinking if we're going to do this, hold it over like the edge.
Don't
I
we
still-
have that rope?
Yeah, he needs to be far away enough, but I don't know if he'll drift. Like he'll be able to control himself. Like I can't.
There's like nothing else to this like box, right?
But my wings, like they come back in my 10 minutes.
It's
Like
just
that.
like a glass bottle, like with a pirate ship in it, and of course, or what they've all seen as well. The treasure sitting on the deck, and the flashing lights, and the portholes, and everything. And the
If you guys want to wait
arcane ruins
till
around it.
tomorrow, we can open it tomorrow, and I'll get my wings again, and
I
fly
say
that
we
south.
rope off Manto and let him open it up into the abyss.
Work for you, buddy. You do like opening things.
I'm gonna tie the rope to him. All right, just want to make sure that you know that I said this is probably not the safest. So if you sue someone after this, sue them, not the captain, and throw him overboard.
Langston locks eyes with Manto and is like, you will be disappointed in your winnings in this lawsuit, as he like sends him back.
Rick, tie me up.
Yeah, I already did.
I would
That's
make
right.
sure the other side
a
is tied to Trebo and not anyone else.
Mm.
So Trebo's got this rope around him as
that's
Frick's
a-
holding the other side.
It's a tight knot you made there, Crick.
I am fairly good with knots.
You nodded it
And I
on my
just-
knot.
And I just dive over the ship and kind of just floating out until the rope is fully taut,
Like a tiger.
bottle in hand. And I just kind of facing it out away, obviously, from the ship. And I'm looking like towards the ass end of it. And I just pop her open. If it's that easy.
As you're holding this bottle inside your hand, thumb or whatever your fingers are called on a thri-kreen, up against the cork on the end there, and as you begin to slide the cork off, you feel this kind of reverberation shaking in your hands. And like a champagne bottle, before you're able to do anything, poof, that cork slides right off. And were you about to say something?
No, not anymore.
A heartbeat later, with a thunderous crack of displaced air, Manto gets thrown back about 20, 30 feet, and the bottle, with a blast of light, lets out this brilliance, and you guys see in front of you, let me make this visible, the ship in full size alongside your guys' ship appear right there. Manto kind of pushed back a little bit, held on by the ropes, still flying into the air, but able to, not get lost thanks to that. And you guys see in front of you, etched along the side, and as I mentioned, it's got this nice, beautiful gold trim going along the edges of it. It says "Fortune's Favor," and then this ship looks almost untouched by time, and except for the fact of the treasure, the chests and the jeweled goblets and loose coins, whatever that you see littered across the top of the deck there.
Well, I knew there was something in this debris that was worth it. See? You guys were like, what's with the bottle? All right, let's board this ship.
How real do this is, though?
What?
I said, how real do we think this is?
You think it's like
This is the ship.
an apparition? Can you touch it? Since you're still floating there?
I guess I'm still on the rope, and I fly back across.
Does Fortune Favor ring a bell for anyone?
You can make a
Great
history check.
stripper name.
Yeah.
Coming to the stage, Fortune is favored.
Right? No.
Nope. No. I mean, it's
I'm
pretty
gonna have 4 and a 4 on it. I'm gonna see if I can get that up. So 4. So add 8 to that. So 14.
Add 8 to 9 is 14.
Yeah, because it's 8. I don't know. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
There you
Yes,
go.
17.
Math. So with a 17,
Public schools.
the name does ring somewhat familiar to you as a. It's actually, there's something deeply seated in Crick's memory where this kind of rings back, and it doesn't recall to you as like something you remember recently or anything like this, but it was definitely the name of a pirate ship at one point in time that you just remember from your, maybe your previous life, past travels, whatever, but definitely not something that you guys have experienced since being together and on the second wind and whatnot.
There's still like treasure on the deck, right?
Correct.
And Crick just looks at Manto. You see that, right?
Dude, I'm itching.
Well, maybe
Go get
every
it,
now
big
and
boy.
then you need to scratch that itch.
Yeah, I will.
Just note that whatever you find, we split evenly. Get in there. Do your thing.
Langston's on the deck just making like a big O with his arms, like, absolutely go for it. This is what you were born to do.
Yeah, it's just kind of
Yep,
like
I'm the
literally
one
like
that's
letting a
supposed to-
dog out in the park. It's just like letting him free. Like,
Yeah, no, but I go across with the rope. First, I feel the ship. Obviously, make sure it feels real, because it just came out of a fucking bottle.
Sure
Yeah, and
enough,
then
it
I will-
does feel real.
Wow. Yeah. So then, once well, is the ship in our airspace?
Yes, you guys are all within the same gravity field
Join.
right now.
Okay, so I just take the rope off then at this point. And I'm like, slowly, like, slyly, just kind of walking around. I'm like, this still feels weird to me. But then after a few seconds, I kind of get comfortable. I'm like, all right, treasure, nice. And I'm like,
I send Jake to just fly next to him and just keep an eye out on him while he loots. In case
and
he
so I
comes
would go
after
after the first couple things that I see.
Yeah, we'll put it right here. You see this chest sitting over here. As I mentioned,
Float over to.
yeah.
Jake is
Are all you guys
flying,
going
so
over,
he's
or
just-
just Manto and Crick? Or yeah, tell me before I.
So Crick's gonna follow Manto to wherever he goes, kind of essentially.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand at the edge of the ship since I sent Jake, and I'm gonna pull out my bow and arrow just in case someone comes out, and I am gonna ready an attack. If something pops out of them, I'm gonna shoot.
Excellent. And Langston.
I think what I will do is, even though Crick is going over with them and they have Jake, after right before Manto goes over, after I make the O, I'll give him encouragement, and I think I'll put Shield of Faith on him, so he has +2 AC.
Oh my god!
Is Shield of Faith concentration? Just so I know whoever's doing that. You got one
Tis
up,
indeed.
I think. And
Yes.
Real quick, do you still have one up, or
It was 10 minutes, so
Okay.
it's gone by now.
cool? All right.
Let's go.
So Rampu and Langston on the edge of the ship, watching as Crick and Manto and Jake make their way on up there. As you guys make your way on up there, it's eerily silent on this ship. Still, as you look down to the back of the ship, where the stairs are that go to the lower deck, you still see like the flickering of lantern light in there as well. But before all that, in the center of the ship's deck, littered in front of you, you see those riches, the chests and jeweled goblets and coins and what have you.
Can I
Hurry up, you
scream
guys.
out to Manto, careful about mimics? Because we've already encountered one of them.
But it's already open.
I'm just saying, be careful.
Go
Are
ahead.
you
If it
going-
comes
you're going
out,
over there
I'm
with him?
shooting.
Yeah, Manto, as you make your way on, or I'm sorry, I was assuming by what Crick said that you're making your way over to the treasure. Is that what's happening?
Before I do that, I throw my crowbar at it to see if anything happens.
Throw your crowbar at it, and it dings into the side of the. Actually, yeah, it dings into the side of the chest there, and kind of collapses right next to it. And as that happens, you see a piece of parchment kind of shake loose from the chest and kind of fall like a feather down towards that crowbar.
Piece of parchment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, I think we're good. And then I run over there, pick up the parchment, kind of just pocket it for now, and then I just start. Attempt to take one gold coin and see if anything happens.
Manta, you reach on over and you begin
Wait! Before he touches the coin, say, "Why don't you read the parchment before you touch that gold?" It takes 5
No, I'm
seconds.
trying to be
read.
quick. Trying to be quick.
God damn it! It could be like telling you, "Don't touch this gold. It is cursed."
Well, obviously, any gold that's not technically mine shouldn't be touched by anyone other than the owner. But here we are.
Just read it, damn it.
I take the gold coin,
Jesus.
Manta reaches down for one of these gold coins.
and as I do that, I'm looking at Rampu, and I just pick up the gold coin.
Yeah. As you reach down for this gold coin, Crick, Manta.
I look over at it to Craig and I say, "He doesn't get any more bean juice."
Only Langston's on the deck with you, but that's right.
Yeah, Langston.
I'm like, okay, you tell him, Gavin. Yep.
Crick, from both sides of you, you feel this rush of cold air. Manta, as you reach on down and that coin lifts up into your hand, you feel cold air wrap around your arm, and that gold coin starts levitating in front of your face. And as you feel this, what'd you say?
I called Jake back. Come, Jake.
As you're about to call Jake back, you watch as looks like his tail gets yanked on, by nothing, and then as Crick and Manto and Jake feel this cold air wrap around them, thick visages of these ghastly apparitions appear surrounding
Oh my god! And I just go, "I knew it!
And on the top deck, you see, it's not all of these guys here, but maybe the whole crew kind of looks like this. But you see the top central guy with the massive kind of like chunky hand reaching off as he's grabbing onto the edge of the handrail over there. And he kind of looks down at Manto, and he lets out this this deep kind of like laugh that fills this deck with this foul aroma and this cold air that just sends this chill down your guy's spine. And he looks down at you all as we finally got them, boys. Finish them! As he points out to each one of them, and the ghosts begin to swarm around you. And I need you guys to roll initiative.
Note, I had ready an attack. Can I get that off? So something did pop out?
It's what was it? No, make a dexterity check. I'm gonna roll one for one of them, and we'll see.
And that's not an acrobatic at all. So hold on. Sorry, my sheet just went blank. You said dexterity. Please make me dexterous. Where the fuck did it go?
And wait, did you guys roll initiative?
No, I didn't want to interrupt the flow. Are we close enough to Crick to get advantage on this still?
It's 30 feet.
Yeah, measure that out and
God
see
damn it.
see where he is. Let me change the music for you guys.
What is that?
25.
Yeah, you guys
We're
are
in there,
20.
baby.
Yep.
Ooh, 20 for
Everybody's got it.
Yeah, I guess that really helps because you guys would have been surprised also by they would have gotten an attack round in on you too. But that doesn't.
Hold on, we get advantage on initiative? Not that it
So
matters.
is it a flat roll or is it advantage now?
You tell me what the thing says.
Well, it's advantage as everyone's with us, but isn't the new rules that instead of surprise round you get advantage on initiative? So now isn't it just a flat roll for them, or I don't know how that works.
Yeah, no, I just rolled flat for them.
Advantage for everybody.
So they're good.
Okay. Okay.
I just
So we're advantage though.
I need initiative from everyone else. Oh wait, you guys did roll initiative. Interesting.
Yes, sitting at 19.
Got 20.
Who's not in there?
I got 18.
At 21.
It says you're not in the comment. There we go. And then who else is missing? Langston's not in there. Remove and add. Are you showing in the
Also-
comment tracker for me or for you? Let me do it again. There you
let
go.
me
There it
see.
is.
Yep,
Yeah.
there
I
I
can
am.
change it to
And
an 18.
Manto, don't forget you have +2 to your AC for this fight because I got Shield of Faith on you.
Yay.
You're 18, Luke.
So just
Yeah.
Okay, 18.18. All right, Crick up first as you feel that cool air kind of rush around you. I would imagine that
Wait.
maybe your whip or whatever starts buzzing, and you realize that there's enemies afoot.
Didn't you give me the Shield of Faith?
That was Crick gave that to you. Crick, that was a bit ago, and that's no longer
Okay.
Didn't Langston give somebody Shield of Faith? though?
Manto. Yeah,
that's what.
good
Yep,
on that.
to Manto.
Making sure, just making
Okay,
sure.
so Manto's got a +2.
Correct.
All right, so before I ham out, because you said we finally got them, was that like specific for us or just we got somebody kind of thing? We're floating around space trying to kill somebody.
Probably the latter.
Okay, all right.
By the way, I'm guessing
So-
my Dex 10 didn't do anything? Just making
No,
sure.
it did not. Correct. Thank you.
Okay. So Crick just kind of looks over at Manto down there and then looks up at the big guy and goes, "Yeah, you got us." As he just starts to elongate and just massively grow, as I'm gonna bonus action myself for the Guardian feature or the Goliath feature. So I'm gonna go to that big, and then you guys are gonna notice kind of out of my hand all of my nanobites kind of start crawling around my skin and just kind of roll up and roll around me as they actually go under my skin. You can see all my veins just pulse as I'm going to cast haste out of my ring as a magic action. And if I understand correctly, then I get 2 actions, so I can still make 1 attack. If that's...
Yeah, you would have one more action now. Yeah, after that.
Yep, yep. So then, with my action, the guy to the north of me, I'm gonna hit him with my Force Demolisher.
All right, go for it.
12. I'm gonna add 4 to that. I'm gonna do my build for success.
All right,
So
that will
16. 16 hits. That's 9, and I think he flows 15 feet back.
hit. Okay, and that's force damage.
It's force damage. Yep.
Okay. Nice. And yeah, as he flies backwards 15 feet in the air, unlike the Wanties that you guys fought prior, he doesn't seem to keep on drifting backwards. He seems to get knocked back and then kind of almost like a parachute opens up and seems to hold himself there. And it looks like it's about to try to make its way flying on back as soon as it can, too.
Crick just goes, neat, except it's much deeper than he typically sounds. Neat. So we're gonna add that D4. Okay, and then yeah,
Let's put
that's
Manto
it.
by the treasure.
That's it for me.
Real quick, actually. Where he would be. Alright, that is your turn. Alright, so up next then would be this red ghost. He's the one, or maybe the pink one was the one grabbing the coin out of Manto's hand, but this red ghost, let's see. It's coming up behind Manto. You feel the cold air about to wrap around your shoulder as one of its withering touch hands comes up and goes to grab at you, Manto. A 7, you worm your way out of that grasp, but he goes and tries to grab you one more time. And a 13.
9.
And that will also miss. Both of those just seem to get right on past you as you're facing the one in front of you, but still dodging as much as you can to the one behind you. And that will bring us to Rampu.
Okay, first things first. Jake's gonna take a bite to the one right next to him.
Okay.
See what it'll do. Not 20, motherfucker.
Yep, that sure is. So 11 piercing and 7 fire damage.
Yes.
All right. As Jake pierces on into him, you notice that he doesn't seem to have something to latch onto, right? His bite seems to still hurt it as it winces back a little bit, but it doesn't, grab onto flesh, latch onto anything. Seeming like maybe it didn't do as much damage as you would hope, but you still get a nice little hit there.
Q. And as far as me goes, I'm going to bonus action first Hunter's Mark, the same one that Jake just shot at.
Go for it.
Yeah, right. And that's a +6. It gives me the option to do a +10. That's weird. And now I'm going to take 2 shots at it with my Lambo. Number 1. 22.
That will hit.
Yeah, buddy. And I'm going to use Jake's Infusion with
Cool.
that too, so it's an extra D6. So that's 10 plus 6 plus 6. Yeah.
And again, as the arrow kind of goes through it, it obviously connects with this ethereal form. Doesn't puncture into anything, but it still seems to make some of it wisp away. And similarly with the fire, kind of billows up inside of it, but almost gets smothered by the etherealness of the ghost. Similarly, it doesn't seem to do as much as you would hope, as like from Jake, but you're still chipping away.
I'll take it. Let's take another shot.
All right. 19 hits.
19. Yeah. And there we go. 11 damage.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Excellent. That will bring us to this yellow one who is right behind Jake then as well. Coming on up to him, with its withering touch, a cool touch, he grabs onto Jake's shoulder, and a 12 won't do it. He tries to do it one more time, and a 7 won't do it either. And this is like the story of my life with combats. Langston,
Jesus,
you are
dude.
up.
Can't even hit the dragon, friend.
Yeah, right?
So I think what Langston wants to do, Langston's gonna look at Rampu and just go, "You were right. I need you to hold that 'I told you so' until we can get some stuff wrapped up." And before Rampu has the chance to respond, I'm gonna Misty Step into the center of the deck here, like at Manto and Jake's back in the middle. And the first thing I'll do is I'll look at Manto and be like, "You are absolutely the best at opening things, and if anyone says differently, you let me know and we're going to war." And then I am going to use my action to turn undead.
All right. What's the radius? 30 feet?
It is 30 feet, and they need to make a, what is it? DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so that is everyone.
That should be everybody on the ship, and if they fail, then they have to spend their turn getting as far away from me as it possibly can.
All right, do the roll. Or no, I'm sorry, it's just it's no damage. So what is the DC 15?
I also have Seer Undead, so anyone that fails will take 3d8.
Okay.
So if anybody
do
fails,
the Seer
and
Undead roll real quick.
not bad, 12.
12. Okay. And I'm sorry, what was the? It's a Wisdom save, right?
DC 15.
Okay, add to remove quick rolls. There we go. 15 Wisdom save. On a fail they take 12. On a success they take 0.
On a success they take 0, correct.
And feared if failed.
Yep, they are feared and have has the frightened and incapacitated condition for 1 minute. For that duration, it will try to move away from me as far as it can.
All right, big guy rolled a
if they
nat
take
20. Yellow rolled a 16. Everyone else failed.
Nat 20.
Why? There we go. So they should all be applied. Perfect. You see all of them. Go describe what this is, or what this looks like.
So I'll say that to Rampu. I'll appear in the middle of the deck, and I'll give Manto the pick-me-up speech of, like, "You are absolutely the best at opening things. Fellas, how we doing?" And then as I say that, I hit, like a finger pointing in the air with, like, my scarf wrapped around it, and just let, like, the turn undead take shape. And for all of them looking at me, they're like, "Oh, this guy's kind of cool. Oh my god, it burns if you look at him," and it starts to sear undead and take effect.
You hear the captain up top. "No godly trickery!" And he kind of yells down at them as they all start to run around a bit. Anything else from you?
I think that... Do I have a bonus? Oh, no, Misty Step would have been my bonus action, so then that is it for me.
Excellent. Manto, you are up.
Alright. I take out the parchment and I start reading it now. No, I'm kidding.
Sit down on the
son of a-
ground. Just open it up.
Rampu, it says don't touch the gold.
Crisscross applesauce.
Let me pet that
Um,
down.
Got
Nah,
that out.
I turn around to head honcho guy over there, and you just hear my laser pistol go bzzz. And yeah, I'm going to shoot him.
Damn, that was
All right.
cool.
21.
Let's see, 21. Just double check something. Yep, 21 will hit.
Didn't like how long that took. 11 damage.
11 damage, and that's radiance. Yes.
Yep, and then bonus action. I am going to conjure a psychic blade and throw it in his direction. And let's see.
Psychic blade you can only use as bonus action if you did the psychic blade as an action.
Let me cook. Let me cook.
Okay. I see what you're doing. perhaps.
Oh, is that perfect? I hope that's perfect. Let me see the ruler.
Get some bean juice here.
And yep. And so it flies just past him, and I vanish in front of him, and turn up right behind him.
Excellent. As you throw the dagger at him, he ducks, goes, oh, and he notices that you're gone. He's about to laugh and mock you. Notices that you're right behind him, and he quickly has to double take at you. Anything else from you?
That's my gold, bitch. And that's my turn.
All right, purple is up now, drifting out. He started to fly backwards back towards you all, but this fear of God, sparked by Langston, starts coming over him, and hopefully I'm doing this right. I can't remember, but he has to just move. He has to use his whole action to move, right, Langston? Away from you? I think he's here. No? What it's called? Turn on dead. Let's look it up real quick.
That is correct. Yes, I'm sorry.
No worries.
I was in the other room getting water.
Is it that they have to spend their turn running, or yeah, they're forced to flee? Okay.
Yep. Spend their turn getting as far away from me as possible.
All right, and then do they make another save? I can't remember.
Let me see. Frightened, incapacitating condition for 1 minute. For that duration, it tries to move from you as far as it can on its turns. The effect ends early if the creature takes damage.
Oh, if it takes damage.
Yeah, so
Did
that's
not.
the only thing
Okay.
that would. So other than that, I think they're just stuck, scared of me until someone hits them.
He just keeps on flying away into the wild space, further and further from the ship. Kind of looks at you guys. His jaw unhinges. Maybe that might be terrifying for you guys, but that's him screaming as well in fear as he makes his way away from you. Same with his pink ghost. It begins to fly away from Langston as far as it can. Blue one does the same thing. Crick, he's right next to you. That is forced movement. Okay, so never mind. Oh no, that's not forced. Wait, I'm confused how that works.
I'm not up attacking him.
All right. Orange is up then. Another one just flying away from the ship here as the captain yells out, "What are you lazy fucks doing?" And he's up now with a Manto behind him. He's kind of turning his head left and right as his crew seems to be bailing on him. He looks over at Manto and oh yeah, we'll do this. He kind of you see him kind of start beating his chest. And as he's doing this, his hands are almost beating into his chest. That's like how, the ethereal incorporation or incorporeal vision of them are, or version of them are. You see this start to emanate the ghastly etherealness starts to spray around him, starts spinning and cycloning around him as he uses Spirit Guardians at the 4th level. And we're just going to use it like this. And Manto, I need you to make a wisdom save, I believe it is. Yeah, wisdom save. $18. Is that what I see?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 18.
Okay. So that is a success. Can't remember if you take half damage. Yeah, half damage. Okay. So you take 11 points of necrotic damage, and that is his action. Okay, and as its legendary action, this will be at the end of the combat round, essentially. You see as he's still kind of beating into his chest, and these wisps of etherealness are kind of spraying out from around him. With those little wisps, you see a couple more of these. Not exactly the crewmates, but you see these little spirits start to wisp around him as well. 4 of them appear in his space around him. I will just add one to the combat tracker, and we'll use that as the group. So yeah, it is their turn now. The four of them, two of them focus on Manto, and two of them fly on down to Langston. The two up at Manto will have 2 attacks total. A 17 and an 18.
Neither of them hit.
Neither of them hit. And down at... I'll just send you guys a picture real quick. Down at Langston, we have a 22 and an 8.
Can I silvery barbs or warding flare the 22?
Sure, yeah. So do I roll with disadvantage then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I get 8 temp HP.
And I roll a
And
19.
you still hit me.
So he does 10 points of necrotic damage to you as you see this kind of ghastly skeletal hand reach on out to you. Send chill down your spine. Yeah, I do need a 10 con save. And that will...
Oh.
That is the... on Luke, right? On
That's Shield of Faith.
Okay. So Shield of Faith is down. Crick, you are up though.
Can I add a D4 to his 8?
It was 6 total.
Oh, is it 6?
Yeah.
You would need a 10 if you want me to
That's a
keep
little
Shield
too
of Faith.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little bit much. All right, I thought it was an 8.
And
Sorry.
we'll probably just run
Alright.
this round and then call it a night after that. Just a heads up.
Yep. All right, one more round. So Crick is gonna. So the yellow guy's still in, right? Okay.
Yep.
So Crick is gonna. Oh, how do I? There it is. Oh, no, I want to move the ship.
We'll lock that from you guys.
Crick kind of moves right there, and we're gonna just start whacking people. I'm gonna hit the guy to my right first.
Is that for whacking people?
We're whacking them. Ugh, that one.
I'm gonna not do it.
I'm gonna whack him again. 20.
Alright, this is for the one that just popped up here?
The guy to my right. Yep.
Okay, yeah, 20 will hit.
It's massive.
11.
11, nice. And that's force damage, right?
That's force damage, and then he goes 15 feet, 10 feet.
Yeah, flies
10
15
feet.
feet back, or yeah, 10 feet
Yeah,
past you.
10 feet. Yep, 10 feet. And then we're gonna whack the orange guy just north of us.
Just whacking everyone.
Whacking him. 24.
24.
6. He's gonna go. So that is my 3 hits. Then reaction. Do I have any? Nope. And then I'm gonna sit on my bonus action for now.
Okay.
We're actually hold on. So I'm right next to Langston, and oh, yeah, all these. No, we're good. We're good.
With a 10 there on a wisdom save, this ghost is going to take some damage, 18 total, and is no longer frightened and turned. So with that, with being right next to right next to Langston, it kind of shakes this off, and once again, this one kind of unlatches its jaw and its eyes glow this bright bluish kind of white hue. And Langston, you feel something start to take over you as he starts staring at you. I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Okie dokie. Is this a spell or a magical effect?
It is.
Oh, hold on.
It's not a spell.
Hold on. Was that from my hit? I was
No.
hitting the
It was the
orange.
aura.
Okay.
The spiritual guardians woke him up.
Okay. Oh, he got knocked into the guardians. Got it.
It's a different one, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
well, this orange guy does get flown away 10 feet from Langston.
Oh, the orange. I'm sorry. I did the yellow one. Up here. Gotcha. Let me give him his health back then, and then
Yeah.
take this health off of him.
Sorry.
All good. 6 damage, right? Yeah. There you go. Okay. So yeah, it's this red one right here that is doing this. It's not a spell. It's not a magical effect. It's one of their actions. I don't know what. It's a ability that they have. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I don't have advantage, so
Okay.
I was trying to use Spellguard Shield, so then we'll
Gotcha.
see.
Whew.
Natural 20.
There you go. Yeah, Langston, and actually, I would say probably Crick, because you're focusing on knocking that guy past, and you see this ghost start to try to like poltergeist itself into Langston, and Langston holds up. It's got saloon on his side. The moon on his chest starts glowing this bright white color, and it kind of pushes off the ghost again. It kind of subsides from that, and that is its turn there.
Langston like looks at it and is like, "Can you piss off? We're doing something."
And that will bring us to Rampu and Jake.
So I just sent Drake's Breath to the game log because it says that I can have either me or my Drake use it as an action. So if I have Jake use it, would that mean that's my action and thus he can still bite, or would that mean that that's his action and then I would get to do my own actions? Doesn't specify.
Okay. So yeah, if you're using your Drake's Breath action and not on him, it would be your action still.
But if I use it for him,
correct. It's still one of your abilities that you're giving him to use.
It's still my action.
Yeah,
so then
correct.
Could he bite afterwards then as his own attack?
Yeah. He could do that then.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm gonna have him, because that was dependent on what I do here. I'm gonna have him first take a chomp at this yellow one.
Okay.
How you gonna do?
13 to hit will hit.
Yeah. Okay.
So 15
I rolled the
total or
damage,
10 and
right?
5. Yeah.
And then he is going to. Let me see. Yes, he's going to fly over Langston over here. You can take an opportunity attack from this yellow one or red one if need be.
Okay, yeah, so the yellow one will take an opportunity attack. It's going to use its Withering Touch. 10 misses, and then the red one will as well. 20 total.
Okay, so I think that hits.
That'll be 23 necrotic damage, which I will mark.
Okay. Well, and now, hopefully it's worth it. I'm gonna use a lucky to cast my Drake's Breath. So that is Dex 14, DC 14, and it's half damage on a failed save. Or half damage on a successful save, I mean. But I'm going to use the lucky, so would that mean you guys have disadvantage? Or how does
You
that
could
work?
let one person have disadvantage. And also...
I'm going to have the captain have disadvantage.
Okay. And then, so is this how you're doing it? With, like, Manto in there too? Or...
I should fucking do it like that so you can learn a goddamn lesson. But I'm going to tilt it just like
Or like this, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
Are you sure?
I'm really questioning it, goddammit, because all I would have taken was reading the goddamn note.
All right.
This is
So,
like the Arrested Development one-handed guy.
So, all right.
This is why we read notes.
Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the deck save on it?
14.
I really hope the note says "steal the treasure."
Yeah. Nothing will happen.
And 28 potential damage.
Yes. 14 is successful.
They all
And
fail.
lightning damage now. Yeah!
Let me. Sorry. Because they are. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna have to fix this on my own. So 14. Or no, they all failed. So okay, gotcha. Let me do this one. Dies. That one. Dies. This one. Dies. And this one stays alive, but you watch as the fire kind of goes through him, and it goes, lights up through the other ones. Kind of like if you were to let some lighter fluid inside of a glass bottle and then light it, and you watch the flame kind of shoot up inside of it.
Yeah,
That's what
buddy.
happens to these ghosts all around him, and each one of them collapse into a pile of ash.
And you guys remember the look that Manto gave to me while he was reaching for the coin? I gave him the exact same look back. Nah, I just stand.
And I need Jake to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Woo-wee. I'm so glad that worked.
Yeah.
13.
He takes 15 points of necrotic damage as he flies into that Spirit Guardian radius. All these little necrotic beings chipping away at him. This yellow one right next to Crick, similarly as you saw happening in front of in front of Langston rather, maybe you're not fully paying attention to this one, but it begins to kind of thin out, and become like a bit of a wisp as it's flying up towards you. I need you to make a charisma save, Crick.
Charisma save. Well, that's not a good one. Niner.
A niner. In this moment, the ghost vanishes into a thin wisp into Crick's mouth, and you watch Crick kind of lock up in place here. His eyes blink a little bit left and right, looking around at the scene in front of him. And as his eyes blink one more time, they open back up. They are just this pure blue-white color staring onto the field around you guys. And Crick, you are now something's happening to you.
That's fun.
Great. Langston, you are up. The ghost behind you disappears as you feel that cold air kind of emanating from Crick.
Cool. Langston just looks up at Crick and is like, "Hey, bud, we're not gonna do anything irrational now, are we? We're cool. Say something to reassure me."
Just see.
Oh, hell no.
His ice blue eyes stare back at you.
Bump it.
I think what I'm gonna do is, like, I'll see that and be like, well, that's not good. And I'll look at the captain and I'll be like, but neither is that. And I am actually going to use Dispel Magic on the Captain Spirit Guardians.
Nice. Do you need to roll for that?
It's a 4th level spell, correct?
His, yes.
So then I will need to do it for each ongoing that's 4th or higher, DC 10 plus the spell's level. So I need to roll a
14.
What does that need to roll? A 14 to pretty much break it because it's 10 or more.
Let's see.
And this would just be my spell attack, right?
Correct.
Okay. So
Or
I'm
no,
just
you're
gonna roll.
for no DC. Just roll your spellcasting modifier, the wisdom, or whatever.
Oh, it's +7. Wait, that's a saving throw. I'm sorry. Where am I looking for this? I feel really stupid.
Let me just look at your character sheet real quick. It should be right next to. Maybe I'm not wrong.
Oh, modifier +3.
Let's see. It's your
I never actually done
casting
a spell
3rd
with
level or
this.
4th level. What is it? Dispel magic.
3rd level.
And what's it say to do? Choose one. Blah, 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 make a ability check using your spellcasting modifier. Yeah, so just roll. Yeah, it's a +3. So your
Okay.
wisdom check is what you would make.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wisdom check. Got it. Whoop. That is an 11, but I'm going to use my inspiration.
Let's see it.
19.
There you go. And with a flick of the stellar lance in that direction, all the spirit guardians, the little wisps, fly into the air and disperse. That spirit guardian is no longer active.
Sweet. So that should hopefully give us a little bit to kind of chill. And then I'll direct my attention to Crick, and once I do that, I'm like, okay, that should help. Shit.
Crick's mildly upset.
Anything else for you, Langston?
Let me see. That's an action, right? I think that would make a lot of sense for it to be an action. Yeah, it is. Okay. Then, no. I think I just have silvery barbs ready to go, just to be like, okay, we're gonna get you taken care of, buddy.
Yeah, Manta, the one right next to you, the leader, he drops the spirit guardians surrounding him. You see him kind of like looking around a little bit, and then you see an opportunity to do what you need to do.
Yeah. See something real quick. All right, laser pistol.
Will hit.
Nice. 17 damage.
Shoosh. Pew! Laser pistol blast off, and you see it kind of blast through him. Crick staring just dead-eyed through everyone right now. The laser kind of blasts through the captain's body and blasts through Crick's head, and not a single bit of motion or movement or reaction from that.
Oops.
All right, then I guess that's my turn.
That's your turn. All right. That will bring us to purple guy, flying away from the scene here. Same with pink guy over here, blue guy over here. Fun. We got guys going in all different directions over here. Yep, up here too. Cool. And that will bring us to the captain now. I'm the captain now. He kind of looks down at you guys, and then
I'm the captain now.
looks back at Manto, and then he hears you say that, Rampu, and he looks over at your direction. His he's too far, and he looks back at Manto, and
But I'm gonna take this out on you. And he looks
yeah. He looks over at you, Manto, and his hand lifts on up, and you see it kind of decaying and withering with this unnatural kind of chill surrounding it, and he reaches on over to you, casting Chill Touch on you. That is a
Don't worry,
spell
dude. It's
attack.
chill.
Yeah. 24 to hit.
Silvery barbs.
All right. As he's about to do this, something causes him to twitch momentarily, and he lashes down with a 19.
I can't.
That just hits.
Just hits.
But I'll do uncanny dodge.
Okay. You will take this. I did this at 5th level. So 3d. You take 16 points of damage. And this skeletal kind of ghostly hand clings onto your shoulder, Manto, and you guys watch this. It's like gripping into him, and that cold kind of energy starts to pool through your veins and through your body, and you can start to feel it coursing through you, Manto. And yes, there's that part too. And you watch as he kind of, as that hand latches onto you, you see him seem to rejuvenate a little bit of health too. And that is his turn there. That'll bring us to the last guy, which is this spirit flying on over towards Jake, closest enemy. He lets out a hand for a withering touch, 11 to hit. Will not hit, and that leaves us here with the. Let's see, we have 3 ghosts total on the ship. Your ghost, this indentured spirit, and the captain, and then Crick seems to be in some sort of possessed state right now as well. So maybe a 4th ghost. The rest of them flying away, other than ones that had been destroyed, with a pile of gold and gems and goblets and what have you sitting in the middle of this ship's deck. We will pick it up here the next time we're together and see how this all finishes out and what exactly this is all about. That is.
Don't forget, kids. Always read the notes on top of the creepy treasure.
Never. All right.
Just touch it.
Thank you guys for playing. Thanks everyone for tuning and watching. We will be back at it hopefully next week. We will take the next week off though for sure. And we'll catch y'all next time. Take a nice long rest and look out for those goblins on the stairs. Catch y'all later. Peace.
Bye, boys.